Okay, so let's get going. So this is a clearing for the fear of being controlled by a government or body or something similar to that, very much coming up and causing a lot of anxiety in the world. Make sure you're 100% open to receiving healing and set your intention to receive the benefits of this. I'm going to do a quick prep to work for you. So I'm just going to ask that you are prepped to work by your teams, and they're going to do all the bits and pieces in the prep to work process for you. So let's just get that quick prep to work for you. Okay, just going to do some checks. Okay. 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 Yeah, right, we're all ready. Okay, so the fear of being controlled by a government or a body that's similar to that. So telling us what to do, Agenda 2030, all of that. So positive, 0, negative, 100. Incarnational level. So let's do an initial clearing on that to bring it up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative, up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness for your highest good. Thank you. This is just a mini clearing. This is literally just skating the surface of programs. So chart 13 we're going to first. Subconscious stuff. The teams will know what to clear on their end, so I'm asking that they clear the bulk of what needs to be cleared for you. Let's just clear the subconscious stuff away though on chart 13. This is at King of Kings level. King of Kings level is like the egg and sperm level of the soul. Okay, let's see where we're going next. 20. Additional programs type 1 and 2 at the 1 levels. Let's just clear those away. For anyone that's new to this channel, no, I don't sell these charts. You have to train as a practitioner to get them. But if you want some of the original charts, not all of them are in the books, but some of them are some of the original ones, then you can buy the books Soul Recreation and The Freedom Path by Robert E Detzler. All the details of everything is in my details section on YouTube, and that includes teachers, that includes the books. I don't do one-off clearings. Keep having to answer emails, people saying I just like a one-off. I don't do them. I really don't do them. I'm so sorry. There are other wonderful practitioners around who will be able to help you with one-off clearings. All right, we're looking at chart 17, which is situated at Lord of Lords level, which is the first expression of the living soul. Blocks to the creative force coming up. Susceptibility to lower forces as well. and an unwillingness to cooperate with high self. So let's just clear all of those away from you at Lord of Lords level of consciousness. Okay. Let's just find out what the main factors are feeding into. What are the main programs that are feeding into the fear of being controlled by a government or similar body? What are the main things that have been triggered in people? Terror, resentment, failure, self-punishment, and self-limitation. It was sort of between the two. I'm going to ask that both are looked at. Unhappiness, where are we going with this? Vengefulness. Gosh, anything else? So those are the main ones we're looking at. Okay. I'm just going to ask that the bulk of those programs are cleared. Obviously, I can't go into any specific details like I would for a personal clearing because it's going to be different for all of you. I'm going to ask the bulk of those clearings, including any master programs, any discordant energy, any imprints, and the bulk of those clearings are cleared across all time, space, and dimension, inside and outside of time. That includes parallel lifetimes, parallel universes, past lifetimes and other dimensions, Bardo, this lifetime, birth, the womb, past lifetimes, future lifetimes, death, transition, present life yet to come, and anything else that doesn't fall into any of those. That we can clear the bulk of those away for the people that are watching this video right now for their highest good. And I'm going to ask, while we're on this, clearing this now, can you also clear conscious control as a negative motivation and also as a block? Clear conscious control. And also clear any blocks to freedom as well that are running for every single one of us here. The next clearing I will do is the fear of losing your freedom as well. Okay, all that lot cleared. Yeah. What else is there to clear with the fear of being controlled by a government or body or something like that? What else has been brought up in people? Chart 12. Remember, this is just a mini clearing for people, so we're not going to any depth for you personally. What are we looking at here? Dysfunction of spirit by error consciousness. Let's clear that away. That's a Queen of Life level of consciousness, which is kind of the womb of the soul. The womb of the creation of the soul. Before it becomes a living soul. Expression of a living soul. So just reading out of the book here, Spirit says there are 9,000 possible energies of healing that can be activated in the physical body. They will be activated only as needed and requested. When you clear all reasons for a physical problem, ask if there is going to be a healing. If not, then we have to find out why. With my clients these days, something I started doing the last couple of months is I check every client now for illness, underlying illness and suffering programs to see if any are running, because it can sabotage the other healings. And I check those for every clearing now. And probably about, for the people that I've cleared, about 75 to 80% of the time there are underlying illness and suffering programs running. So, and very often the soul needs a spiritual kick to get it out of those entrenched patterns. So any practitioners out there, or new practitioners in SRT, always check the illness and suffering programs as well, and that they're open, 100% open to receiving healing. That's really important. 26. Otherwise, it's just, you know, it's going to sabotage too much. Doesn't mean to say that all the healing will fail. It just means that, you know, you can have a quicker result if you clear the illness and suffering programs. Talking of which, there's blocks to We Are the Healers of All there. So let's just clear those blocks away and make sure that you're open to We Are the Healers of All. Of course, we hold the power individually and as a collective. We mustn't forget that. Just see something else that looks of interest. Hidden souls. Most persons have hidden souls that attach to them at birth. Oh. And that some of them may try to hide. So we always have to sort of look and see if we can clear them. You can have souls attached to you that you have harmed in past lives. They will try to hide so that you can't find them, as they want to stay attached in order to cause you problems. Hidden souls are one of the reasons for schizophrenia or multiple personalities, according to Robert Detzler. And souls can hide very deeply. Indeed, they can. That's the other thing for you budding practitioners out there. If you've got something that isn't clearing, always check for hidden. And, you know, deeply hidden. I find that often reveals things. The same with the illness and suffering. Check for hidden illness and suffering as well, because that happens as well. Chart 16. Fall from grace. So let's clear all fall from grace. So here we go, the high self chain. This is all coming from Robert Detzler's books. Okay, whether you are in or out of the body, you have a high self committee. Your high self has a high self, who has a high self, and so forth. He called it a chain, and there are 112 links in his chain. The lowest level for a high self on chart 3, which is what holds the levels of consciousness. This is chart 3, whilst that's clearing. Is light status, which is here. That's the lowest level for a high self. And if they are at that level, that is all that they know at that level. So all links have to be at the highest level of consciousness open, which is presently radiant love, or certainly used to be. It might be even higher than that now, but it's still clearing away. So radiant love is, this used to be the top here, but it's all the way up. These are all levels of consciousness, and all the way up there, and that's radiant love as an absolute minimum. And then it goes way beyond that. Several years ago, I picked up New Atlantean. That was quite a few years ago, and it's something like 100 and something feet further up off the page, the levels of consciousness now, because we've expanded so much. So clearing a lot there. Right, okay. Anything else? The fear of being controlled by a government or body. Still something else coming up. What is that? 6A that's coming up. Let's have a look. haven't we covered? Outside left, which is a low self-esteem, which is at there, deciding. Fear, betrayal, fear of betrayal. Yeah. Okay, so let's clear all of those master programs, discordant energy and imprints of those. Betrayal and fear of betrayal as well, please. And can we also clear any bulk programs of those as well without having to investigate them on this side of life? Can I ask the high self teams to investigate them for each and every person watching this video now for their highest good, to clear any programs away of those that are running without me having to do the research here? Thank you, for their highest good for at all times. And then I just see my eye drifting to the book, higher level blocks. As the soul rises in consciousness, it encounters higher and higher levels of programming that need clearing. Absolutely true. So we never clear everything ever, because we're shifting sands, you know, like moving the goalposts all the time. But you find that the attachment that you had to things that used to make you react just dissipates. It gets less and less and less with this system as you're clearing away the programs, and you feel differently about things. You don't react in the same way like you used to. All depends on the individual. How many layers are there? You know, some people can have a massive transformation within, you know, 3 clearings, and others take longer. It depends what we're clearing, it depends on the illness and suffering programs running, it depends what you're holding on to, it depends on your what you've agreed to experience in this lifetime, it depends on karma, it depends on all these things. You know, it depends what else is going on in other lifetimes at the same time. You know, we can never know for sure. We can just set the intention that we're clearing for your highest good, and that we're shifting what needs to be shifted for you at this time, hopefully to make your life a lot easier in this lifetime. But I have to say, over, you know, I've used this system since 2012, 2012, maybe even earlier. I think 2011, 2012. And I still get programs that come up, obviously, but very, very little. They clear super quickly now. So it's because I've cleared such a lot of these, but there's always something, you know, there's always something. And there's always another layer, but that doesn't mean to say that you're falling backwards or anything like that, because there's another layer. It means that your vibration is becoming more refined, and then that's releasing another opportunity to release the attachment at a higher level. Like a spiral, really. We don't go up a ladder. It's like a spiral of progression. All right, still clearing a lot away, so hopefully you feel the shift from that. Anything else about the fear of being controlled by a governmental body? Yes. Chart 5. It's quite a lot. I think this is quite a big clearing for people. Discordant thought forms, obviously. Yeah. Let's just clear and remove all discordant thought forms at all levels of consciousness on chart 3 for each and every person watching this video, please, or listening to this video, for their highest good. Okay. Chart 17. unwillingness to cooperate with high self. Let's just clear that away as well. Oops, let's clear all unwillingness to cooperate with high self. Let's clear any stubbornness away as well. It's quite common, that one, the unwillingness to cooperate with high self. I always imagine it as a bit of a petulant child saying, no, I'm not playing, I'm not doing this, I'm not playing this game. Okay, right, here we go. Anything else? No? Should we go to mop up? So we're just going to do a very quick mop up for you where the bulk of the clearing takes place by your teams on the other side of life using their 200 plus charts. So the High Council, just my eyes been drawn to that in the book. This is a special group of very advanced souls of no definite number who work on special assignments. Ooh, Mission Impossible, eh? They work under the office of Christ consciousness. High Council may be assigned to a person for special protection and to help that person handle the challenges of life as they learn and grow. Very often the High Council is one of the special healing committee members when we're clearing using the healing chart, this one. So with this healing circle, with the different gates, when we're using this power symbol here, we have to set up a special healing committee, not your normal healing committee of angels of light and high self. So and the High Council is very frequently a member of that committee to bring about healing using this power symbol there, which is very effective, and it's all about the gates and the flow of energy there. So oops. So let's continue with the mop up. Okay, are we done with the mop up? Yeah. Is there anything we want to download to people? Yeah, just a feeling. So let's see what we can download to you that will help. Inside right. Acceptance. Yeah, let's just download acceptance across all your energy bodies, across all time, space and dimension, inside and outside of time. Let's download all acceptance to you for your highest good. It's slowing down already. Done. Anything else to do? Doesn't look like it. Let's just see where we are. 100 positive, 0 negative. That feels good. Feels much lighter. Yep. Not on there. And radiant love, new paradigm. There we go, another one done, and I look forward to seeing you on the next clearing as we clear these sort of general anxieties that are coming up in the world at the moment. So take care, lots and lots of love to you all, and see you on the next clearing. Bye.